Okay, hello. This stream almost didn't happen. And like most things, it would have been Sepia's fault. I was told when I was going to play Marvel Rivals with Sepia, I was told, we'll be playing with some of their friends and we'll play on the EU servers, but you'll be tanking. So it'll be fine. It'll be okay. And instead, when we had a enemy, what do you call it? A enemy Human Torch. When one of those guys showed up, guess who had to switch to Punisher and do all of the hit scan aiming? I did. I had to do it. Me. Very frustrating. It's all right though. It's okay. We're over it. We're better. Last time on this expansive playthrough, we went tomb raiding until we found the old what do you call it? The Mentor's Ring. And we also found a memory pearl that detailed the story of someone from the First Era who I believe their family died to what is called the Thracian Plague. And he joined this massive coalition of elves and dwarves and dragons and essentially everybody to go just absolutely demolish this load, just come as close to wiping them out as possible, driving them almost to extinction because they released a disease pretty deliberately, if I recall, that almost killed everybody else. The Slowed are very bad news in Elder Scrolls lore. Very, very bad news. Yeah, so that's what we did last time. This time around, we're going to be doing more reading. It's going to be a very chill stream. We're not going to go tomb raiding over and over again. We might also decorate the shack that we bought a bit. And maybe, because I haven't played in a long time and I missed playing it, and by long time I just mean a couple days, maybe we will go see if we can continue the main quest now that we're a bit stronger. I've fully loaded everything. I also went outside just in case we end up decorating the outside a bit. We've got a whole bunch of books here that we've gathered from the tombs. Ancestors in the Dunmer we read when we were in Vivek after we exorcised the what was it called? The ancestor ghost that was in one of the cantons in Vivek for the Fighters Guild. Let's read the Anticipations. I think... No, let's just go ahead and read it because they'll probably explain. The Daedra are powerful ancestor spirits, similar in form and substance to the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, but weaker in power and more arbitrary and removed from the affairs of mortals. In old times, the Chimer worshipped the Daedra as gods, but they did not deserve this veneration, for the Daedra harm their worshippers as often as help them. The advent of the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, changed this unhappy state. By the apotheosis, the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, became the protectors and high ancestor spirits of the Dunmer, and bade the Daedra to give proper veneration and obedience. The three good Daedra, Boethia, Azura, and Mephala, recognized the divinity of the triune ancestors, blessed be their holy names. The rebel Daedra, Molag Bal, Malakath, Sheogorath, and Mehrunes Dagon, refused to swear fealty to the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, and their worshippers were cast out. These rebel Daedra thus became the four corners of the House of Troubles, and they continue to plague our tranquility and tempt the unwary into heresy and dark worship. The priests of the temple remain ever vigilant for signs of the adversary's return, sometimes aided by the loyal three good Daedra, who are familiar with the wiles of their rebellious kin. The good Daedra are known to the temple as the Anticipations, since they are the early ancestral anticipations of the loving patronage of the Tribunal. The Anticipations are the Daedra lords Boethia, Mephala, and Azura. Boethia is the anticipation of Almalexia, but male to her female. Boethia was the ancestor who illuminated the elves ages ago before the Mythic Era. He told them the truth of Lorkhan's test and defeated Ariel's champion Trimanak. I'm in thought. I wonder if the truth of Lorkhan's test is actually the truth, or if it's been rewritten by the temple to be something else. Boethia ate Trimanak and voided him. The followers of Boethia and Trimanak rubbed the soil of Trimanak up. What? Wait. Boethia ate Trimanak and voided him. The followers of Boethia and Trimanak rubbed the soil of Trimanak upon themselves and changed their skins. Wow, okay, I think that's the origin of the orcs in Elder Scrolls, the Orcimer. Oh, good God. Basically it means that because Trimanak here becomes Malakath. I see. Okay. Mephala is the anticipation of Vivek, but manifold and androgynous. Mephala taught the Chimer to evade their enemies or kill them with secret murder. The Chimer were few in those days and threatened on all sides. Mephala taught the Chimer to build houses. Later, Mephala created the Molag Tong. Azura is the anticipation of Sotha Sil, but female to his male. Azura was the ancestor who taught the Chimer how to be different from the Altmer. Her teachings are sometimes attributed to Boethia. In the stories, Azura is often encountered more as a communal progenitor of the race as a whole rather than as an individual ancestor. She is associated with dusk and dawn and is sometimes called the Mother Soul. Azura's star, also called the Twilight Star, appears briefly at dawn and dusk low on the horizon below the constellation of the Steed. Azura is associated with mystery and magic, fate, and prophecy. Let me see here. Yes, the Book and Dawn of Dusk. That sounds like it would be... Oh, okay, right. I think I read the beginning of this last stream. The Book of Dawn and Dusk is a collection of sayings and morphisms attributed variously to the tribunals and their saints and servants. Many of these sayings have become common cliches of everyday life in Morrowind. The following selection of slogans will illustrate many of the simplest notions of the tribunal faithful. Speak none of good but the god. No, wait. Speak none but good of the gods. We can have no opinions about truth. Rumors flow from the House of Troubles. Count only the happy hours. No child has a sinner's heart. That is a fucking lie. Children are evil. Children are little sociopaths. That is part of what it means to be innocent. Let faith be your only law. Fear of the fool is the beginning of wisdom. Almsivi in every hour. Walk always in the presence of your lords. Comfort is given, justice is taken. Learn by serving. From the heart, the light. From the head, the law. Blessed Almsivi, mercy, mastery, mystery. Forge a keen faith in the crucible of suffering. Oh boy. Engrave upon thy eye the image of injustice. Death does not diminish, the ghost gilds with glory. Faith conquers all, let us yield to faith. Better to suffer a wrong than to do one. The heavens are in their glory, applaud. Folly secures its power to harm. Though forbidden to some, not to you. Oh, how rarely wisdom rules our hearts. Blessed are we who serve Almsivi. Three mouths sing, mercy, mastery, mystery. I'm assuming that it's supposed to be Almalexia. Yeah, Almalexia. It's just like Almsivi. Mercy is Almalexia, mastery is Sothasil, and mystery is Vivek. Almsivi. Yes, those, okay. Gather no seed in the fields of hell. The thrice-sealed house withstands the storm. By breath and blood protect us all. Can ghosts or justice change with time? Consider your end, consider your end, mortal. Memento mori, you're going to die. Accept grace without limits. Enter the rhapsody of the god poet. Kneel before the teacher's chair. 3 hands, 3 hearts, 3 eyes. Keep no secret from your judge's scale. Forge darkness into light. Refuse neither brother nor ghost. Blessed Almsivi, through birth, life, ghost. From glowing ashes the poet's wrath shall shine. If Vivek is for us, who can stand against us? Fate, monstrous and empty, the whirling wheel of evil. How black my heart, roasting fiercely. I was hoping for a book about Azura, because there's also Vivek and Mafala. I don't think we have one on, what was her name? Boethia. Who is Almsivi? Morrowind is holy country, and its gods are flesh and blood. Collectively, these gods are called the Tribunal, the Triune Almsivi, 3 deities exemplifying Dunmeri virtues. Almalexia is mercy, Vivek is Vivek is mastery, okay, and Sothasil is mystery. Vivek is easily the most popular of them all. Vivek is also the most public, for he is the beloved warrior poet of the true people. Paradoxically, beautiful and bloody. Vivek is an artistic violence. Vivek is represented in temple literature and liturgy as one of the divine kings of Morrowind. He guards the sacred Velothi subcontinent of Vardenfell and stands guard over Red Mountain, the gate to hell. He is part of the Holy Tribunal, a god of the New Temple, and an aspect of the blessed and righteous Almsivi. This explicit presentation of Vivek, the guardian god king and warrior poet, is one of the most accessible and familiar to Westerners. However, it is important to remember that Vivek is also known to the Dunmer as the transcendent evolution of the Daedra that anticipated him, Black Hand's Mafala, a foundation figure of the earliest Chimer. This darker side of Vivek does not appear in popular literature and liturgy, but is instinctively understood and accepted by the Dunmer as an integral part of Vivek's divine aspect. A more complete appreciation of the complex nature of Vivek requires an understanding of the nature of Vivek's anticipation, Mafala, and the darker themes represented by the stage lord's modes and motivations. Each of the 3 tribunes of the temple were represented in the dawn of Chimeri culture by their anticipations. These anticipations are known to the West as the sinister Daedra lords Azura, Boethia, and Mafala. In temple theology, however, Azura is the anticipation of Sothasil, the mage lord of Almsivi. Boethia is the anticipation of Almalexia, Almsivia's mother and lady. Mafala is the anticipation of Vivek. According to legend, under the guidance of these 3 Daedra lords, a discontented throng of Altmer transformed themselves into a new people and founded a new land. And while Boethia, the so-called Prince of Plots, provided the revolutionary method needed to bring about this transformation, Mephala was the shadowy implementer of those methods. As known in the West, Mephala is the demon of murder, sex, and secrets. All of these themes contain subtle aspects and violent ones: assassination, genocide, courtship, orgy, tact, poetic truth. Mephala is understood paradoxically to contain and integrate these contradictory themes, and all these subtle undercurrents and contradictions are present in the Dunmer concepts of Vivek, even if they are not explicitly described and explained in temple doctrine. The Dunmer do not envision Lord Vivek as a creature of murder, sex, and secrets. Rather, they conceive of Lord Vivek as benevolent king, guardian, warrior, poet, artist. But at the same time, unconsciously, they accept the notion of darker, hidden currents beneath Vivek's benevolent aspects. For example, one of the most striking, persistent myths associated with Vivek is the story that Vivek conspired with his co-rulers Amalexi and Sothasil in the murder of Lord Nerevar, the greatest of Dunmer heroes and generals. The story is derived from Ashlander oral tradition and is flatly contradicted by all temple traditions. Nonetheless, the tale is firmly established in the Dunmer imagination, as if to say, of course Vivek would never have conspired to murder Lord Nerevar, but it happened so long ago. Who can know the truth? The public face of Vivek is benign, sensitive, compassionate, and protective of his followers. At the same time, the Dunmer seem irrationally comfortable with the hidden aspects of Vivek, the darker components of violence, lust, and conspiracy associated with the more primitive and ruthless impulses of the anticipations. Let's see here. What else do we have? The Affairs of Wizards sounds like a book. Oh, want to become half-part of House Navalny. Get that shit out of here. Nagasta Kavada Kavakis, I believe. Yes. An obscure text in the language of the Slode, purportedly written by the Second Era Western necromancer Nagasta. Yeah, we can't... This is like the in-universe equivalent of writings on Cthulhu, I think. I think this is supposed to be like reminiscent of that. Needless to say, I can't read that. Maybe there's a translation somewhere on a wiki, but I don't feel like bringing that up right now. Morality plays, Wayrest. No, this doesn't look like writings from the temple. What else do we have here? Let's read Aedra and the Daedra. Oh, this is very short. The designation of gods, demons, Aedra, and Daedra are universally confusing to the layman. They are often used interchangeably. Aedra and Daedra are not relative terms. They are elvish and exact. Azura is a Daedra both in Skyrim and Morrowind. Aedra is usually translated as ancestor, which is as close as Cyrillic, I think is the Russian, alphabet. Cyrillic can come to this elven concept. Daedra means roughly not our ancestors. This distinction was crucial to the Dunmer, whose fundamental split in ideology is represented in their mythical genealogy. Aedra are associated with stasis. Daedra represent change. Aedra created the mortal world and are bound to the earth bones. Daedra, who cannot create, have the power to change. As part of the divine contract of creation, the Aedra can be killed. Witness Lorcan and the Moons. The Protean Daedra, for whom the rules do not apply, can only be banished. Damn, we're going through this a lot quicker than I thought we would. Lives of the Saints. If you would be wise, model your lives on the lives of the saints. If you would learn valor, follow Saint Nerevar the Captain, patron of warriors and statesmen. Lord Nerevar helped to unite the barbarian Dunmer tribes into a great nation, culminating in his martyrdom when leading the Dunmer to victory against the evil Dwemer and the traitorous House Dagoth in the Battle of Red Mountain. Oh man, that's so funny considering they're like, yes, so Nerevar was maybe, probably not, but maybe betrayed by the tribunal in the Battle of Red Mountain. That's so ironic. If you would learn daring, follow Saint Veloth the Pilgrim, patron of outcasts and spiritual seekers. Saint Veloth, prophet and mystic, led the Dunmer out of the decadent home country of Somerset Isles and into the promised land of Morrowind. Saint Veloth also taught the difference between the good and bad Daedra and won the aid of the good Daedra for his people while teaching how to carefully negotiate with the bad Daedra. If you would learn generosity, follow Saint Rilms the Barefooted, patron of pilgrims and beggars. Saint Rilms gave away her shoes, then dressed and appeared as a beggar to better acquaint herself with the poor. If you would learn self-respect and respect for others, follow Saint Aralor the Penitent, patron of tanners and miners. This foul criminal repented his sins and traveled a circuit of the great pilgrimages on his knees. If you would learn mercy and its fruits, follow Saint Saren the Merciful, patron of brewers, bakers, distillers. This pure virgin of modest aspect could heal all diseases at the price of taking the disease upon herself. Tough-minded and fearless, she took on the burdens of others and bore those burdens to an honored old age. If you would learn fierce justice, follow Saint Felms the Bold, patron of butchers and fishmongers. This brave warlord slew the Nord invaders and drove them from our lands. He could neither read nor write, receiving inspiration directly from the lips of the Almcivi. If you would learn pride of race and tribe, follow Saint Rorus the Martyr, patron of furnishers and caravaneers. Oh god. Captured by Argonians just before the Arnesian War, Rorus proudly refused to renounce the tribunal faith and withstood the cruel tortures of Argonian sorcerers. Vengeance and justice for the martyred Saint Rorus was the rallying cry of the Arnesian War. Okay. Wonder what the Argonian version of that tale is. If you would learn the rule of law and justice, follow Saint Olms the Just, patron of chandlers and clerks. Founder of the Ordinators, Saint Olms conceived and articulated the fundamental principles of testing, ordeal, and repentance. So this is Saint Olms is one of the quarters, and that, or one of the what was it called? The cantons of Vivec, the city. And if they're the founder of the Ordinators, then that makes a lot of sense. If you learn benevolence, follow Saint Delin the Wise, patron of potters and glassmakers. Saint Delin was head of House Induril, a skilled lawyer, and author of many learned treatises on tribunal law and custom. Okay, and then Saint Delin was the other canton in Vivec that had a saint's name. If you would learn the love of peace, follow Saint Maris the Peacemaker, patron of farmers and laborers. As a little girl, Saint Maris showed healing gifts and trained as a healer. She ended a long and bloody house war, intervening on the battlefield in her white robe to heal warriors and spellcrafters without regard to faction. The troops of all houses adopted white robes as her standard and refused to shed the blood of their brethren. If you would learn reverence, follow Saint Lothus the Pious, patron of tailors and dyers. Contemporary and companion of the tribunals, and the best-loved Alma Rula of the Tribunal Temple. He formulated the central rituals and principles of the new temple faith. Saint Lothus is the symbolic mortal bridge between the gods and the faithful, the archetypical priest. No, this is a novel of some kind. We have the Guide to Vardenfell. This was way shorter than I thought it would be. Holy crap. Oh, the Consolations of Prayer. Okay, yeah, here we go. I think once I finish reading this, I'll get up real quick and then come back, and I guess we'll start putting some... this is... I thought this would be like a solid hour of reading, but I guess not. Through the bounty of blessed Almcivi, triune grace, and all the hosts of saints, The faithful who pray at the temple's shrines may be granted blessings through the miraculous sacraments of prayer and devotion. The three-sided shrines betoken the three-faced benison of Almsivi and may be found in temples or at sites of pilgrimage or at pilgrim waysides or in the tombs of the sanctified. What benefits may be gained shall be listened. Oh shit! This is oh shit! This is a reference book of the blessings of all of the shrines. This is something I should keep on my person for exploring. Nice. The faithful are granted these blessings when they pray at the shrines and make a modest donation. The blessed of the initiate rank and higher of the temple have already made their devotions in service and piety and need only to pray to receive their benefits. And Almsivi is generous, so even the unbeliever may receive a blessing if he prays, if he proves his respect with a generous donation. Okay, so if we become a higher rank in the temple, then excuse me. If we become a higher rank in the temple, we can get the blessings for free. Kick ass. Okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab more water, and I guess we'll try to learn how to use the positioning mod, and after that, I guess we'll do some adventuring because we're already done all of our religious readings. I'll probably update the title before I'm back. So give me just a couple minutes. Okay, and we are back. So let me I actually need to alt tab for a moment here. Let me bring up perfect placement. How does this work? Press an item, or point at an item and press G by default to pick it up. Look around to move the item, and a shadow spot will appear where the item will set down. Press G again to drop it. Other controls are displayed with an on-screen guide. Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay, so let's try. We're gonna test this out with my bone mold shield, which unfortunately is not anywhere near as good as the ironwood shield, and I didn't want to. We spent so long with this shield. Oh. You know what's insane? Look at how easy and smooth this is. Rotate item, hold left shift. Oh my god. This is like so much easier than Skyrim or Oblivion. It's ridiculous. So we can like hang up this shield like right here above the weapons. Orient to surface toggle. Am I hitting the right? Oh no, that's not the right one. Oh, okay. What happens if I hold left shift here? Okay, so it rotates it that way. Vertical mode, left alt. Oh, interesting. Hang item, left shift plus G. And just like that. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. It only took a couple moments to do that. Let's see here. Oh, what's this one? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna move that and put it over here. Not really a religious book. Not really concerned with reading. Where is it? I just picked this book. Oh, it's right there. Bobbins. Bits and bobbins. What other stuff do we have to put down? Oh yeah. I'm not going to. I think these bolts of cloth are a really funny little decoration item, but probably better to just sell those because they're worth a bit. Ooh, yes, the Axe of Lord Bryn. Absolutely not a weapon I'm going to be using. It is very pretty though. What the hell are we doing here? Match last placed item, hold left alt. Hold left shift. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, wait. Oh, we don't have a fireplace. We have a... Damn it, we have a little campfire. Oh, wait. What if we put this behind the shield? Yeah, this'll look good. This'll look nice. And it's left shift G. There we go. Let me just figure out how this was again. It was... No. We need to disable that. Was it vertical mode? There we go. There we go. Shift plus G. Nice! Actually, it'd be a little bit nicer if we somehow made it so that like the loop here. Yeah, right behind the axe. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. Looks a little weirder that way, but looks better from the side. I like it. We have a really shitty blind ring. Don't think we're gonna use that. The Hawkshaw ring is kind of interesting. We'll probably keep that one. I want to place this little cursed ring, this little memento. Put this up here by the dice and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Neat. Anything else we want to keep? Blast darts, maybe? What? Oh, wait, are they like... Hold on. What is going on here? Oh, they're like... Okay, I thought that they would be like more knife-like, but they actually look like throwing darts that you would throw at like a dart table. Interesting. Is there a way to snap rotation toggle right shift? Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. No, keep in the wrong buttons. There we go. And then, yeah, I don't think I want to sell them, but I don't want to use them either. There we go, and then it's... Yeah, just like that. Nice. All right. I don't think there's anything else we need to leave behind here, so we can probably get on the road. Okay, so we got a crap ton of stuff to sell. Probably gonna have to go to Balmora for that. We also need to... Wait. Ah! Darvam Hlarin lives in Aldrune. We have a letter for him. We also have... I feel like we have something else that we were supposed to deliver. No, maybe not. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, is there... There wouldn't happen to be a chest for just light sources around here, would there? Can I get rid of the skooma and moon sugar? I don't want to use those. Or at least not yet. Maybe some point in the future we'll have a reason to. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Time to make our way to... Can we just go straight to Aldrune? I need to get rid of my moon sugar first, actually. So we'll go to Balmora first, regardless. Okay. Oh, Right. Should probably be practicing some sort of magic. Where is the nearest temple from here, actually? If I do Civi intervention near my home, where will it take me? My assumption is Vivek, but... we will find out here in a second. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Why is there an ash storm this far south? And it was Vivek. That's very nice. Very convenient. Oh, wait. Do I have a Rising Force potion? I mean, I have my own personal levitate potions, but that's not the same thing as a Rising Force potion. Oh, don't tell me I'm out. I think I'm out. Oh, right. I forgot. Let me go look up real quick how this bug musk works. Let me see here. Where in this massive mod list is the Tribunal Bug Musk? There it is. Immersive Tavalni Bug Musk. You spray it on yourself. How many uses is it? Since you can use a bottle 4 times. Okay. 4 times. So we've got... I wish there was a way I could see remaining uses. But... I suppose that is what it is. Yes, we will practice our alteration. Or we could practice restoration. It's not going to be as effective for attribute increases, though. Gotta love these practice mechanics. This wouldn't be a blight storm, right? Those would be redder and not this like brown color. I could have paid to take a boat instead of walking there. This is the Marvel Rivals character. Hold on. Let me think. Would it be bad if I say Iron Fist? I feel like that's bad for some reason. Like there's bad connotations of implying that Iron Fist and the Nerevarine have similarities. So this ultimately took me longer than just taking the Stilt Strider out of Sedanin. This was significantly longer. Unless I'm willing to pay the money for the boat. But it is good to know that if I cast a Civi intervention from what's it called? From my hut that it takes me straight to Vivek. Especially because it takes me straight to Vivek right outside the temple, which means I can go with a Rising Force potion. Alright, take me to Balmora. I have a friend there, and I'm gonna sell him some skooma. Or not skooma. Moon sugar. I think I already sold him the skooma a while ago. And then I guess we will deliver this letter first. This coded letter that we got from the person who scammed us. The Nerevarine is a white savior that happens to be Dunmer. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. However, I was more thinking of like the implications of if you play any race that isn't a Dunmer. Especially if you play an Imperial. Like, playing as an Imperial and then being the Nerevarine is like pinnacle white savior trope. Alrighty, I've got some moon sugar, buddy. That's right, the finest sweet moon sugar, and I have so many bits and bobs. We've got our, just a shit ton of arrows that we don't care about. We're gonna keep those. We've got some silver daggers. We got those silver darts that we're still infinitely generating. I'm still, I feel like the limit is just once per day. I think that's what the limitation is. Yeah, this blind ring is kind of useless. I mean, it's 5 seconds. I don't know. Depends on how fast we can cast it. Sulky pantaloons. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot we have a Restore Magicka amulet. That's very, very nice, actually. The ring should make you blind when you touch it. That's a different item. Don't worry, those absolutely exist. Scroll of Divine Intervention. Interesting, interesting. That's moon sugar? Nah. Yeah, so this Fargoth's bag of darts here, Sepia, if you weren't aware, when I drop it on the ground and pick it back up, it gives me, yes, moon sugar is what skoom's made from. The thing is that the moon sugar is treated as an ingredient, so it only does the one effect. I guess we'll just sell all of our alchemical ingredients to you. Oh, well, not all of them, actually. Most of them. Yeah, get this fucking 50 weight adamantium ore out of my inventory. Does he actually sell anything that we care about? Probably not. Drain personality. Wait, which item was drain personality? The slowed soap? Yeah, the slowed are, nasty. Petty soul gem. Hey, apprentice's armor is hammer. Yeah, none of this stuff is worth it. Give me my gems is back. My emeralds. And I don't know, my soap. I'm still over the amount. He still has the skooma I sold him earlier. Potion to cure common disease. Cure... no, we don't need to do any more than that. This is enough. Alright, perfect. We actually have money! Holy crap, this is a weird feeling. Let's go ahead and get more armor from the fucking scalper. Let's see here. I need boots, I need gauntlets, and I need a helmet. Yeah, we'll do the open helm. That sounds neat. Bracers. What else do we need? Boots. Bone mold boots. Bone mold beast boots. Oh, we don't need those. Those are for the other ones. We already have greaves. Oh! It doesn't say if this is a left or right gauntlet, but this gauntlet is Fortify Agility. I forgot about that. We want to keep that. I guess we'll buy both bracers and then just keep the other one for an enchantment later. Pauldrons. I want the fancy pauldrons. And you can take this Dunmer iron one, as interesting as that is. This is going to cost me an arm and a leg. We are now once again not quite poor, but definitely not as well off as we were before. Okay, so it looks like, yes, that gauntlet is the right gauntlet. Oh, I'm stupid. I could literally see what hand my gauntlet is on by just bringing up my magic. Then the open helm. Oh, I forgot to sell the boot. I've got some Nord boots here. Yeah, 1 coin. Okay, I feel like the helmet's a little goofy with the open face, actually. Maybe I should have got the closed-faced one after all. Oh, whatever. We are all kitted out and adventuring ready. Cassius Casades? I still don't know how to pronounce his name. He will be much impressed by the progress we've made in 9 days, 10 days, about 1 week. Alright. To Aldrune to deliver this coded letter. The fact that we're delivering a coded letter for the Tavalni into a House Veteran city fills me with a certain level of dread. Hopefully we are not wrapped up in some sort of political scandal. Can't see shit. Holy crap, it's dark. Hello, perhaps one of the guards. I highly doubt this, but hopefully one of the guards can maybe tell me. Nope, absolutely. Oh, wait, yes, they can. Letter for Darvum. Everyone knows Darvum. He runs the council club. He's almost always there. Oh. Okay, we're delivering a letter for a bartender. That's significantly less shady. Where is the... maybe I should have asked where the council club was.
Try sleeping on the streets, and you'll wake up in a jail cell.
The old guy... Oh, no, that's the... Seriously? Nobody's out at night either. Very inconvenient.
Speak, traveler.
Wait, you're an actual NPC. Good day. Yes, is there a specific place I'm looking for? Please. The Redoran Council, the Redoran Noble Manors, and fine merchants are in the Manor District, all inside an ancient Emperor crab shell known as Scar. The Temple is to the east, the Rat in the Pot Corner Club and the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild to the south, and the Ald Scar Inn to the west near Westgate and the Stiltstrider Port. Through the south gate, behind the Fighters Guild, look for Fort Buckmoth and the Imperial Cult Altar. Roads lead south through Caldera to Balmora and... Oh yeah, through Caldera to Balmora and north to Nissus and Margon. The road to Balmora swings northwest and curves around until it heads south again. Between here and Balmora are many side paths. Watch for signposts or you'll get lost. Stiltstrider service goes to Balmora, Nissus, Kull, and Margon. Guild guides of the Mages Guild teleport you to Balmora, Vivek, Caldera, and Sadrith Mora for a fee. Narmak is a long, hard walk west to the coast and then south. There are no marked routes. Notice how none of that was the Council Club. Scar is the shell of the Emperor Crab Outlander. The homes and shops of the Manor District inside are under Scar. I'm gonna assume that the Council Club is maybe somewhere under Scar then. That sounds like a place it would be. In the Manor District. Like one of those two spots right there, maybe. Morag Tong Guild Hall, that's definitely not what we're looking for. Nope, that's a manor entrance. Okay, shit, those are family names on those signs then. Who could have guessed that the nobility district would include the nobles' houses? Oh, that's the Veteran Council. Yeah, why do I feel like we're not gonna find it? Chanter, Clothier, Alchemist, a manor, a manor, a manor. Holy shit, is that guy... Is this guy decked out in drag armor? Okay, no, he's just got the, what is it called? The veteran flat hat. Okay, so maybe the Council Club is not in here. Alchemist. Yeah, I feel like the doors up here aren't gonna... Yeah. Alright. This is not the place we were looking for. Okay, let's see if we can just use the local map to find it. What if the rat and the pot, or the rat in the pot is the Council Club? The journal said, who lives in Aldrune. Okay, yeah. The journal said Aldrune, so we're in the right city. Nope. Oh wait, yeah, we could, local recipes. A recipe, I guess. Here's a simple, common way to make ash yams. Someone in particular? Of course, someone like me. Services? No? Okay. Ma'am? Yes. House Veteran Services are in the Manor District under Scar. Temple Services, Aldrune Temple is on the east side of town. Go to Fort Buckmoss, south of town for the Imperial Legion, Imperial Cult Services. Fighters Guild, Mages Guild are near the South Gate. Pricey but high quality clothier, alchemist, and enchanter shops are under Scar. You can get more reasonable prices, but a smaller selection near the entrance to Scar. Someone in particular, all 6 veteran counselors, blah 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 blah, live in the Manor District. Edwina Elbert is the Mages Guild steward. Perseus Mercius, Perseus Mercius, name of all time, in the Fighters Guild is the Fighter Guild steward. Old Methel Saran is a eminent temple priest and scholar. Raisapulia is commandant of Fort Buckmoth, but Isman the Dreamer is the chapter steward. The Red Guard Hien is priest of the Imperial Cult. Why am I finding everyone except the person I'm looking for. Literally every single person in this city except one.
We are not family.
I feel like something has been lost in translation here. He runs the council club. He's almost always there. So, okay, wait. I could be stupid. I could be stupid. What if the council chambers is the council club? And it is in Underscar. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Aldscar in Council Club. Okay. I don't know why this is not in the list of locations. I don't know why Rat in the Pot was in the list of locations, but this wasn't. I think I only remembered this location because I played this game as a child.
Our doors are always...
There you are. Okay. Yes, I have a letter for you. May you have it. Lost looking for the doctor's office, the simulator. Here's the problem. I love the, like, when I was looking for the temple in Nissus, the experience of looking for the shrine was kind of, okay, looking for the temple was interesting, because I actually asked them about the layout of the town, and then I found the temple. When I couldn't ask where the shrine was inside the temple, that was frustrating. I enjoy asking the, like, specific place, services, and someone in particular topics, and getting, like, their locations, in, like, having them describe to me the important people in the town and the locations in the shops and all that. There was I was watching Mural play the Oblivion remake. I think it was earlier this week, and there was a point where she was looking for an inn to sleep. I don't remember if it was because she needed to level up or if she needed to sleep for something else, to activate a quest or something. And she was looking for the inn, couldn't find it, and she kept looking for map markers to find the inn. And me and another person in the chat had to explain to her, there's no map markers for locations inside the city. And this isn't like Morrowind where you can just ask people where stuff is located. So the only way she could find an inn was to literally just go and look around physically, like I was having to do to find this fucking council club. So this, like, conversation thing, like, I like it. It's very interesting. Anyway, we will give him the letter. This is definitely for me. For your services and your continued service, allow me to give you something you will remember. They say a magic ring is always welcome, and this one is especially appropriate for this situation. Ring of Silence has been added to your inventory. Why do I feel like it's just a constant effect silence on self? Just give you a recipe? Are you fresh off the boat, Dark Elf? You've already given it to me. The rest is not your business. Oh, shit. No, it's actually a good one. Silence for 5 seconds on target. Neat. Damn. Thanks, dude. Tavalni Bug Musk is an expensive perfume made from the scent glands of Graysland beetles. The substance is sold in sealed flasks and appears as a dark red-brown paste. The subtle but compelling fragrance is attractive to all mortals and all sexes. Even a barbarian can be persuasive wearing this perfume. Okay, okay. Yes, yes. Well, I suppose we can go back to Balmora then and ask Cassius. Caius? Cassius? Caius? I think it's Caius. It'd be really embarrassing to not be able to pronounce your boss's name after he's repeatedly said it to you. I think I know what our first quest is. And if it's the one I'm thinking of, I have some very bad news. Which is the dungeon that we'll be going to is not going to be hard. But the location of the item that we will be looking for in that dungeon is affected by a randomizer mod. So we might be in that dungeon for a little while. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't even remember the original location. I just know it's not that hard to find compared to anywhere in the dungeon. And if they randomize it to include, like, the back-ass parts of the dungeon where you have to use levitate and water walking and shit to go through it, we're gonna have problems. Alright. I'm ready for orders. Good. Go talk to Hasfat Antibolus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first. Probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antibolus and report back to me. By the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Jeanette City's little book is a good place to start. I have a copy here. Take it. You might also look for On Morrowind, the Imperial Province by Eramanwe of Sunhold. War of the First Council? Yeah, I was about to say, he did say I could take it. We will read that later. The War of the First Council is a very, very significant event for the whole Nerevarine prophecy stuff. Yeah, we cannot take his drugs. Only his book. I feel like if we're a high-standing member, we're not. We're just a member of the Fighters Guild, but I feel like if we were a high-standing member of the Fighters Guild, we should be able to just, like, pull rank on him and say, like, hey, tell me everything you know about the cults. And not have to do the favor.
What's this all about? Care to tell me what this is about?
I have been forgetting to do my alteration training. Whatever, it's fine. Good day, Soren. So you're with Caius, huh? And Caius wants information. Of course, there's this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what you want to know. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkanthand. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what you want to know. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little bigger. It'll be made of a coppery metal with a circular design and symbols on one side and some lined marks on the other sides. That's all I want, that little cube. I'm curious as to how he knows about it. The old Dwemer ruins at Arkanthand are extensive on the surface and underground. Head south out of town past the Stiltstrider port, then cross bridges east over the Odai River. At the signpost, head north towards Caldera. Immediately on the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill on an old road to cross an ancient Dwemer bridge over Foyada Mamea. The entrance to Arkanthand is on the east side of the Foyada, south of the bridge. Turn a crank on the pipe nearby to open the doors. Like, he knows a lot about this ruin. Wait, can I take the... Neat. What's Children of the Sky about? Nords? Ugh. Should have expected it.
I'm listening.
My chest hasn't been restocked yet. Boo. All right, we're gonna wait till daytime because I'm not going to have the entire stream in pitch dark. This is the bedroom. If it's raining, it's one thing, but I don't wanna go out in dark.
Yes.
And then get jumped by fucking bats. God damn it. Even worse than rain. I think it's cool that they added the ability for ash storms to happen all over the province. However, comma, god damn, this is annoying. How does... hold on. Okay, you can actually hold this up while moving. How are you telling me I'm having skill decay on mysticism? There's not a reason for me to cast that constantly. That's not fair. God. Is this the right... yeah, Moligmar, this is the right place. Oh, you can see the year. 427. I don't remember why I wanted to check the year before. But there was some sort of event where I was like, I want to see how long ago it was, and I think it was, there was something we read back in Old Ebonheart. Boy howdy. Boo! Oh wait, that one might not have even posted to chat. No, it did. It did post to chat. Hold on. We will solve this real quick. Wait, what the hell is this bot's name? Jesus Christ! Forced trans... oh Lord, I don't know if I can say that on stream. Alrighty then. Oh cool, he's a summoner. What's the attack damages for this again? Okay, yeah, chop chop, that's what we want to do. There we go. No more summons. Get that shit out of here. Oh, he's broke. Not even anything worth taking. Worst bandit I've ever seen. All these gemstones and not enough gold on the merchants to sell them. So like, this is a really weird little door when you think about it, right? You explicitly have to wait, like, in order to open it, but like now how do I get out? How do you get out from here? I don't understand. How do you escape? Oh, I suppose, I mean, we could use our mark and recall or divine intervention and stuff, or civi intervention, but still. Hello? Anybody home? Ah, there's somebody. Oh, maybe the guy on the bridge is like a lookout for him. I never considered that maybe that they were like working together. Oh shit, we have special like Dwemer Ruin music. These are some really bad brigands. Very under-equipped. I don't know how much this ruin has or has not been changed. So I think in the vanilla game, the puzzle box would be like right over here on this shelf, I think. However, we instead have it in a random location somewhere in the dungeon. The Weeping Bell Hall.
Ow! No one can match me.
Hmm. Heaven's Gallery. I think this is... Oh, maybe not. There's like a place that's got like lava and stuff, and you can't, you can't really navigate it without like levitation potions and stuff. I mean, that's valuable, but it's also 50 weight. Oh, wait, this is the spot. Okay. So yeah, there's like lava, and I can, you know, I mean, the infamous bad idea save. Okay, there's no hidden spots with the little... Oh, I don't know if we can make this jump. Yeah, we can't. Where's my... Yes. Drink. Okay, we're fine. Oh, it's a very short levitation potion. How did you get here? Oh, he could probably jump. He's not carrying heavy armor or medium armor, and he's not as cringe fail as we are. Where's the weight? That's a lot of weight for not a lot of money. Puzzle box? Oh, holy shit! It's a fucking... It looks like a telescope. Have you heard the good news of the prophet Veloth? We actually read about Veloth earlier, along with all of the other saints. Like Olms and the Nerevarine. Or sorry, not the Nerevarine, Nerevar. Nerevarine is just the name for the reincarnation. So yes, I have. I also have learned that once we are a higher ranking member of the temple, we can get the blessings of the saints for free. We don't have to pay donations anymore. I'm gonna save here before I use my puzzle box. I'm gonna save before I use the levitate potion because these are in very short supply. Okay. I don't think there's anything up here, but just in case. Oh, did I didn't bring any light sources with me, and I didn't sell the cloth. God damn it. Getting blessings of the saints for free is so nice if you're born under the Atronach. Yeah, I imagine. Phooey. I did not bring a single light source with me. What's this? Okay, it's just the top of the... Why does it sound squishy? I don't like that it sounds squishy. Ugh, that's a horrible noise. Alright, on the off chance that we really needed that levitate potion, I can reload the save. But hopefully we can get back without using the levitate potion. Yeah, we can get back without the levitate potion. Watch. There we go. Totally fine. Oh, but there's a second floor up there. I think that's like one of the first times I've been hit the whole dungeon. Puzzle box, where are you? Holy shit, we actually Ooh. Ooh. Lots of very interesting bits and bobs in here worth so much money. I don't know who I'm gonna sell it to, because I think that one of the mods makes it so that you can't sell Dwemer items because they're contraband. But I'm sure I'll find somebody. Maybe our good friend Revere. Maybe he's willing to buy moon sugar, right? So he totally is willing to buy smuggled... Oh, no, wait. There's someone in one of the... There's a shopkeeper in Vivek. Yeah, Revere, exactly. That's the Khajiit friend I was talking about. We've sold him so much skooma. There's a shopkeeper in Vivek. I can't remember his name, but he literally is like, "Hey, buddy." Oh, blood gallery. He's like, "Hey, buddy, if you got any Dwemer..." Oh, block 2 complex. Well, we have a scroll for that then. Where? Oh, I didn't realize I had... Oh, this is the only one I have left. I need to buy more of these. He's like, you know, if you find any steel or Dwemer artifacts, keep me in mind. Oh, I don't... We'll come back there later. I don't think that the Dwemer puzzle box is supposed to be in the area where the actual, like, dwarven shit is. The Mages Guild has an imperial license to engage in Dwemer trade? I did not remember that. We'll keep that in mind. There's someone in Vivek who literally is like, "Hey buddy, we can, you know, we can trade in Dwemer artifacts. We don't need to let the Imperials know." So for sure, that's someone I can go to. I just have to find where he was again. Hey. The way he just casually walks around the corner before realizing, like, wait a minute, you're not one of my bandit buddies. What was he doing over here? There wasn't even anything over here. That's so silly goofy. Oh, only one half of this door is trapped. Makes sense. Naturally.
No one can match me. Ow! Ow!
Tisk tisk. This was the most well-equipped out of any of them I've seen so far, and they literally just have a piece of metal on a stick. So many goodies in here. All of these Dwemer bits and bobs do weigh a lot though, so I'm glad that I'm not picking up the frickin' cogs. Oh yes, if you're curious about any of the mods, by the way, we do have, I'm not sure if I remembered to include it, but if you do MWmods, it should bring up a link to the mod list. Oh. Oh, we found it! Yay! I cannot believe I just chanced onto it right there. Ah, and we're back at the entrance. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and then this goes the other way. Yeah, one of the mods randomizes... Oh, this is the second floor I was talking about earlier. It randomizes the location of the puzzle box. So, it was not in the vanilla location, and I had to actually search the place. Okay. So now we can go into the scarier part. Or attempt to, at any rate. Actually, you know what? No. I'm so over encumbered at this point. We may as well just... Civvy Intervention. Don't really care which town it takes me back to. Balmora or Aldrune. Looks like we got Balmora. Okay, we'll try Revere first, and if Revere says that he won't do any trade with us, then we'll go to Vivek. I mean, we may as well drop off the puzzle box first, but, you know, once we're trying to pawn off all the Dwemer bits and bobs.
So what do you want?
The hell? The door has a visible bit of collision right here, I think. Unless there's... No. Okay. Yes, I've done the favor. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the 6th house, and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key that you can take back to Arkanthand. Alright. House Dagoth is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council, and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some 6th house references he should read. Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the 6th house and how it ended. The War of the First Council, we just picked that up in Caius's house, so that's a funny recommendation. Saint Nerevar, Nerevar, Moon and Star, and the Real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Dorisa Darvel over in the commercial district. She'll have some of these titles. 6th house cult. I've heard something about a secret cult worshipping Dagoth The idea is that the Tribunal are false gods who have betrayed Morrowind to the Imperials. The cult plans to overthrow the Temple and drive the Empire from Morrowind. The cult is outlawed by the Temple, the Great Houses, and the Empire is maybe what he's supposed to say there. And I doubt it's very popular. Welcome in, Zach. I've also heard there's some connection with smuggling, that they smuggle goods or hire smugglers or something like that. House Dagoth was the 6th of the 7... Wait. 7 great houses. Hold on. So you have Redoran Halalu. Oh, the 7th house was probably House Nerevar. Because I was like, you got Halalu, Redoran, and Tavalni. And then you've got House Induril. No, because it's Induril Nerevar. What's the 7th house? What's the 7th house? Halalu, Redoran, Tavalni, Dress, Induril, Dagoth, and... Oh, right. I kind of forgot that the Dwemer... Yeah, I kind of forgot that the Dwemer were a house. Thank you, thank you. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogurun. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gra Musgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. The box. Okay, come back to him afterwards. There are many Dwemer sites on Vardenfell, but the 2 largest are Misleft and Nchifltingth. Misleft in the Sheogorad region is cursed and dangerous, and access is forbidden. That other one that I don't want to try and say again is occupied by an expedition of the Imperial Archaeological Commission and is not open to visitors. It's a matter of trust, and I don't trust you enough yet. Ooh, interesting. Dwemer. The Dwemer are the fabled lost dwarven race whose ruins and splendid artifacts are scattered across Tamriel. Elves use the term Dwemer, connoting variously deep-delving, profound, and close-counseled. Imperial usage is Dwarven, derived in fable, from the affectionate regard of the giant races for their little Dwemer friends. There are several Dwemer sites on Vardenfell, and many have found Dwemer artifacts. Weapons, armor, houseware, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found in Dwemer ruins. They are prized by historians and Inquitarians and very valuable. The Empire, however, has declared all newly discovered Dwemer artifacts to be possession of the Crown and forbids their trade or sale. Now smuggling Dwemer artifacts is treason, but smugglers will still risk execution for such a profitable crime. And we were told to ask about Morrowind history. I won't bore you blathering about history, that's what Caius is for. But if you're really interested, try On Morrowind, the Imperial Province by Eraminwe of Sunhold. I have an extra copy you can have. What an adventure like you really needs is a sense of current events. Who hates who? Where's trouble brewing? That's where opportunity lies for an Outlander like you. Who's terrible? Our informat here, like, not actually giving us the information we were told to ask him about? Myself for being a Dunmer ignorant of Dunmer culture? The great houses hate each other. Theft, murder, assassination, secret raids, standard stuff. The Temple is trying to kill off a rebellious faction called the Dissident Priests. Ashlander nomads raid each other, attack traders and pilgrims. A secret cult is killing off Imperial citizens. All bad enough. The real problem, though, is the Blight. Monsters and diseases. The natives say it comes from Red Mountain. It's been a local problem for years, but lately it's gotten badly out of control. When we understand the events that occur to us, the events become history. History is understanding. Otherwise, we're all just dumb animals trying to get in and out of the cold. Does he have a special topic for rumors? He does! There's a guild of astrologians at the top of Arkanthan who've uncovered a new area of the ruins. They plan on discovering lost Dwemer knowledge of the stars. Is that the place he said... Wait. What was the place he said he didn't trust us enough? Was that the other one? It was the other one. Okay. Arkanthand, wait. That's literally the place we were just at. What do you mean they've uncovered a new area of the ruins? We just were there. Dagoth was the leader of the extinct Sixth House, House Dagoth, the traitor house destroyed in the War of the First Council. Dagoth is the evil immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple blames Dagoth and his hosts for all of the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth dwells in the fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin and legions of monsters.
You feeling all right?
Maybe next time what we'll do is we'll do a history reading stream for you know, the start, not the whole thing, because the start of this stream where I read all the religious texts that I had was also very short. Yes, we were told to buy... Hold on. Where's these notes for Caius? I'm pretty sure this is all stuff we were... Oh yes, War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar, Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. Okay.
Your wounds are minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
Everyone is so rude when you have wounds for no reason. Completely unnecessary. Dear God, books are... Yes! Ash storms can happen anywhere. At least at the start. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't this the Dwemer ruin that he was talking about, where he's like, I don't want to tell you anything about it yet? Holy shit, books are expensive. Nuchinak's Fire and Faith. Overview of gods and worship. Reflections on cult worship. That sounds like it would be... Why is Saint Nerevar one... It looks like a page. The Arcturian Heresy. Or, yeah, Arcturian Heresy. I don't remember what that is. I feel like that's important. The Cantatas of Vic. Wait, I think I remember seeing that book and thinking to myself, like, that should be a book we read, but... Seriously? Saint Nerevar is the only one that she had. Hers refused. Screw you! I can't sell any of this. All right. Oh, right, yes, okay. Before we go back to Caius, let's go ahead and check with Revere real quick. Will you buy the Dwemer goods? Yes. Okay, yes, Revere will buy the Dwemer goods. However, Revere is broke. We've overused our Revere privileges. All right. Unfortunate. I don't want to sell to randos that I don't have a good relationship with. So we'll just carry this stuff for a little while. It is kind of slow though. Maybe there's someone I could sell this, some of it to at the temple, because we're a member of the temple and we already have some prestige with them. Yeah, I can see the difference between a fully encumbered character and a not encumbered character. These notes from Hasfat Antibolus, excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but for now I have some new orders for you. You've done the Pilgrimage of the Seven Graces. Yes, I have. That was one of the first things that I did when starting this playthrough, is that I was like, we're going to join the temple, we're going to do the pilgrimage. Because I was like, I think it'd be really fun to not fully do the temple main quest, but to progress the temple main quests and have the like conflicting allegiances to the temple and the main quest. I think that's really interesting. And secondly, I just really wanted to like fully immerse myself in the lore, because I was very, very immersed when I played this game for the first time when I was a kid. But how do I word this? I wanted to do it even more fully this time around, because I never finished the main quest when I was younger, and even though I already had a lot of it, essentially spoiled for me, I want to see like all the different things that I'll pick up by playing it through more thoroughly, the game in general. I've glanced at Hasfat Antibolus's notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop over to the Belmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Fighters Guild. Get Sharngra Musgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks and report back when she's given you the information. A trusted informant says they're a secret cult associated with some strange events recently, and more important, my informant thinks these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies. The pilgrimages are this wonderful combination of cynical materialism and marketing and frothing at the mouth fanaticism. Yes, yes. What I also like is when you read the Pilgrim's Path, they tell you need to donate Potion of Cure Disease or Potion of Rising Force. You cannot make your own, but the temple does sell them. That's so... It's such an obvious grift. It's so funny. Like, I absolutely love it. I literally had the realization of like, unless when you're doing the like prayer at the Shrine of Daring, I think that's the one. Yeah, the Shrine of Daring is the one for the levitation. I was like, unless you're like pouring out the potion or something during the prayer, if you're just putting the potion there, then the temple is probably fucking selling the same potions over and over and over and over again. Which is so, so funny. I love it. Also, I don't like the Vivek, the drowning one. I had to look that up. I was very upset. They have so much. There's potions or ingredients for potions of water breathing all over the place. There was potions of water breathing. I don't know if it was a modded like change to it or whatever. It's like, okay, breathe the waters of like, I thought I had to do something with water breathing, and finding out like, oh, you have to drown yourself. That's the solution, instead of using water breathing in some way. After all of the like environmental hints that said to use water breathing, that bothered me. Did not like that. No ingredients in the puzzle canal except rat meat. Okay. There was one of the mods modified the area then, and it very clearly looked like I was supposed to do water breathing there, and it did not like that. Okay, He's drill master of the Belmera Fighters Guild. He's lived in Morrowind all his life, knows the natives, and talks a lot with backcountry mercenaries. He thinks of himself as a scholar, and he's particularly interested in Dwemer ruins and artifacts. Yes, okay. Well, maybe he doesn't want these books then. maybe I will just keep them for myself. Also, one of the books, I don't remember which one. One of the books said that there was all sorts of like Daedric threats and treasures in the Puzzle Canal. And there wasn't. I loved the like, I'm going back to get the whatever he has with the puzzle cube.
So what's this?
Also gonna rest for 1 hour so that people stop complaining about my wounds. Or until healed. Probably like 2 hours. Oh! Oh, this is cool. Yay, we got our first Dagoth dream. You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you among the dead as through a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as he passed among them, laughing and joking as if they were alive, but they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but without breath, your tongue fluttered in vain. Oh my god. The eldritch horror aspects of the Sixth House cult is the thing I remember most about the main quest. The way the dreams are described to you. I mentioned at the start of this playthrough, but I'm playing a Dunmer specifically because the Sixth House treats you completely differently when you play a Dunmer as opposed to one of the other races. And when I played the main quest for the first time when I was younger, I played a Dark Elf just because I enjoyed like the combat magic like playstyle or whatever that they suggest with their skill set, and like the game was set in Morrowind, and I was like, it's cool to like, you know, really get in with the natives. And then like you play the main quest, and when I played it the first time, I remember going through like parts of the main quest and being like, wow, like all of these guys like in the enemy faction are like hailing you and praising you, or like almost like pleading with you to stop fighting with them. And I was like, like, and all this stuff about the Nerevarine and the reincarnation and stuff, it's like, what happens if you play as a different race? And then I remember I played like just enough as like, I think an Argonian when I was younger to get to the first time where like a dreamer like walks up to you and talks to you. And boy, howdy, do they say different things when you're not playing a Dunmer. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Like when you play as a Dunmer, you get this like really creepy, unsettling, like celebratory greetings. And when you're not a Dunmer, you get a much more typical, much more expected, we are the Sixth House and we are going to kill you all and drive you from this land, and the rivers will run red with the blood of the Outlanders. It's like so much more. Oh, I didn't heal. Boo. There we go. Dream interrupted. Hi, Resdania, Forgenu, the belly. 3 belied you, 3 betrayed you. The one you betrayed was 3 times true. Yes. The whole like, oh god, it's so interesting to me. Okay, that's the arena advertisement. You already gave me the puzzle box. Oh yeah, I forgot. Here's the Dwemer key, made according to the instructions I found on the puzzle box you brought me. I have no idea what it's good for, but if you take it back to Arkanthan, maybe you'll find the lock it opens. Yeah. Like oh man, I think I remember the first time I encountered like a dreamer. I don't remember. I think it's actually the first time I encountered a dreamer was the quest where you get Corpus. Because I remember walking out of the dungeon and there was this just shirtless fucking dark elf looking out into the sea, and I'm like, I forgot we're going to the Mages Guild. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? Like, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and I walk up to him and he starts like citing prophecies and esoteria to me, and I was just immediately unsettled. Such a good moment. Alrighty.
I cannot think with all these interruptions. Please leave me alone.
No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Caius's associates. That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. If you will complete a little errand for me. The errand then is very simple. I need the skull of Levul Andrano. You'll find it in the Andrano ancestral tomb. But take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar, primitive prejudices against necromancy, and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dunmer loathe necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Dunmer summoned their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, and that's all. He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing his skull from the ritual markings. The tomb is south of Pelagiad, just off the road. Just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seydonin and southeast towards Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Haha, I have a silver sword, I believe. We will not need such things. Can we trade with her? We can. She's an alchemist. Think that we'll wait to do the trading and stuff with her for after we completed this, because maybe we'll get that nice little disposition bump. Currently, she is way too low for my liking. Yep, that's just her repeating the directions. Who is this? That's a Dunmer name. There's a hint for you. I think maybe that's the water-breathing book quest. No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. That sounds suspicious. Yeah. Quest started. I'm not a necromancer. Seems like an oddly specific denial to me. Okay, so... let me think. Well, if I can't trade with... what's his name? Wait. Was the key... oh. God damn it. I think the key I think the key is meant to open the lock that I used the open lock scroll on. God damn it. That's a disappointment. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're going to use the Amulet of Recall to go home. Whoop, 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 whoop. And what do I want to drop off here? Probably the enchanted arrows. There's a quiver or something around here, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there's a spot specifically for arrows. Am I mistaken? Or is it upstairs? There's a spot specifically for daggers. Ingredients. That away. That away. That away. Why do I feel like I'm going crazy? We're gonna check upstairs. Books, scrolls. No. There's nothing for arrows up here. Daedric for Dunmer. Oh, shit! Alright, we're taking that. That's neat. I now have the ability to go and try and translate Daedric texts. I could have sworn there was a spot specifically for arrows, but now I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh shit, wickweed flower. Trinket box. More ingredients. Wait, where did the wickweed flower go? Am I crazy? Oh, it's not an ingredient. What the fuck is it used for then? More Hackalo leaves. Very nice. Okay, I'm just gonna put the extra arrows in here then. Da-dum. Where? Oh Lord, I'm struggling right now. I could have. Okay, so on the one hand, I'm like, man, there's so many like labeled storages, and now I'm looking for. Oh, that's the armor one. It's like I'm looking for one for armor now, and I can't find it. Very rude. Oh, we have a bunch of books to put away. Okay, so that's currently our religious texts. We will... What? Oh, this is the, what's it called? The recipe. Neat. Okay. Yes, we'll put our history books up here. Short history of Morrowind. No, that's our translation. Cool. This on Morrowind. Reflections of Cult Worship. The War of the First Council. Arcturian Heresy. Saint Nerevar. It's a pamphlet. Okay. Weird. Weird that they would include a pamphlet in their list of recommendations. We have 3 separate book containers. That's nice. I appreciate it. I just find it funny. I still haven't sold the Bolt of Cloth. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. Alright. You know what? Vivek is right there. Oh, and I also have the ability to Civi Intervention. So we'll just use this to get back to the to Vivek. You probably need all those containers. Yeah, I like the fact that I can do some level of organization. Where's the lady that sells... Where's the lady that sells the potions? Is it... Oh, is it too late? Has she hidden herself away somewhere? Shrine of Vivek's Fury. What does that do? Fortify attack for the next 50 minutes. Nice. You are a alchemist. We have nice working relations because we are members of the temple. Beautiful. Give me some semi-reasonable prices for all these gems because you only have 300 gold. God damn you. I could sell the diamonds and that's it. What happens if I ask them about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of the legendary hero Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. But the Tribunal Temple says this is false and profane superstition, and the Ordinators deal mercilessly with those who profess such beliefs. Alright, hold on. Bad idea. Okay, they say the same thing. Oh, I'm not a high enough rank to trade with her?
All else shall follow.
Okay, I can trade with you though. Water spear, water breathing for 100 seconds. Weird enchantment to put on a spear. Wooden staff of peace, paralyzed for 3 seconds. Cast when strikes. Ah, damn it. That one's... Oh. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. So this is a spear that casts water breathing when you hit something. Wow, that sounds inconvenient. Yeah, exactly. That's so silly goofy. Wait. Was the fucking bone mold tower shield heavy armor and I didn't realize that? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's hung up on my wall now, so I guess it's fine. Saint's shield, that looks sick. Sacred Lands armor? $33, value 1,000. It's not even that big of an upgrade from my current helmet. Ooh, a pouch. I wonder what slot that takes, since the backpack apparently takes the frickin' shoulder slot. Okay, cool. We can sell you some of this random weapon shit that we don't need. If it's heavy armor here, a mod changed it. Yeah, I assumed it was medium. I just assumed it was medium and used it for a while. This is a steel katana. Where did my silver one go? Oh, no. Don't tell me I think I sold my silver one. Alright, hold on. None of those are silver. Okay, hold on. I might know what to do here. Can I get rid of the bolts of cloth? Yes, thank fucking God, finally. Huh. We'll keep those Dwemer coins, but he's willing to buy Dwemer artifacts, so we're just gonna go ahead and take advantage of that right now. Get rid of all that heavy junk. Get it out of here. Does not buy alchemy ingredients. Shame. Four potions. Okay, that's fine.
Listen,
Yes, yes.
even natives get confused.
Holy crap. We have shrines of every single saint here. So if we become slightly higher rank in the temple, we can just come back here. We can teleport home. Civi intervention over here, and then just pick up every single buff. Are you here to serve the temple by performing duties? Yes, please. A holy woman here in Vivek is spreading the divine disease to others. Someone must convince Tanusia Veloth? Are you telling me I have to fucking kick out a descendant of the fucking Prophet Veloth themselves? A holy pilgrim and well loved by the people. Do not kill her unless there is no other way. Try and convince her to go to the Corpusarium before she spreads the divine disease to others. She is very devout and would be most easily impressed by some show of your devotion to the temple's teachings. You will find her in the arena canton. Okay. Will do. Anything to potentially get my rank improved and get those free blessings. Is this stealing still? Oh no, this isn't stealing. Never can tell which plants are going to be stealing and which ones aren't. Every time I hear that little motif in the in this particular track, I feel the urge to go quiet like I just did and to let it play out, because it's very soft and it immediately like takes me back whenever I hear it. Could be possible she's not actually descended from Veloth. It could be a Mohammed or Jesus thing where people name themselves after those figures despite there being no lineal relationship. I see.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Can I ask you where she is? Does not appear so. Maybe one of the ordinators? Probably not, but I could try. Also doesn't look like it. I don't think it's going to be someone in one of these stalls, because I'm pretty sure those are mod added. Anyone over here? Probably not. Just another stall.
Stay out of it. There's a fight going on.
Oh! Oh no! Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your lord, Dagoth the sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Enwa from our land. Rejoice and join us. Come to Red Mountain and prepare the way for his coming. He is the Lord, the Father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. Ask about some random Khajiit.
Hey there, kinsman. You looking for
No.
How do I know you're not up to something devious?
They did say the arena district, right? Yeah. Where? Yeah, that was our first sleeper. Nope. I don't think they would be in the Underworks. Doesn't seem too terribly likely. Hello?
You got a death wish. There's a fight going on in there.
Where the fuck is this? Animal pens, canal works, arena pit, arena. There. This is the other side, right? We were on the... Yeah. Arena storage? I don't think they'd be down here. Yeah, this is literally just a warehouse with absolutely no witnesses if you wanted to pilfer anything in here. I mean, there's a trap, but come on. Wait, were there doors on the other side to a different structure that I didn't notice? Or maybe it's just a different warehouse? Yes, I know, Lord Dagoth. I'll hail Dagoth, whatever. Holding cells. Animal pens. No. Come on.
Hey there, kinsman. You looking for guts and glory?
You again? What do you mean you again? Rude. Specific place. No, wait, this is just the... This is the whole city. Someone in particular? Some fighters live and train here in the arena. No. This is the whole city. What? I thought there was a... I thought there was a topic I could say where they just talk about things in this canton.
I'm waiting.
Nope. That is some pretty sick clothing, though. Hello? I don't think that anywhere... She's got to be outside somewhere. I don't think there's anywhere in here it would make sense for her to be. Like, the moment I walked in here and there's that dude outside the pits, I'm like, something's wrong. I'm clearly not where I'm supposed to be looking. Oh, wait. Is there an upper level? Like a top level? I didn't think about that. I've never been to the top of the arena. Yeah, what's up here?
My friends, kinsmen, honorable guests, welcome to the arena. Behold, as two heroes meet in the fighting pit for an epic battle worthy of song. Below us, we have a proud Daimler fighter. Facing them, they bloodthirsty Breton. But who will live and who will die? Let the duel begin!
Oh, damn, that was fast.
All hail the victor!
I don't know if I'm gonna find who I'm looking for. However... Oh, hey! She's right over there. What? What? Is that her? No, that's the announcer. She's right over there. There's like 50 NPCs in here. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. Fuck you, whoever wrote that dialogue.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm so happy. This is so cool.
I'm
Nope.
waiting.
Wait a minute. Morosu Baron. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Ah! Okay. The name looked visually similar and I got confused. That's what happened there. Okay, wait. What do you mean? She's right over there. She's right over there. The least helpful bit of text I have ever seen.
It
There
is
she
blessed
is.
To hear with patient ears.
Welcome to Vivek. You need to leave. Why should I leave? You have the divine disease. I have heard others make these claims. Why should I believe you? Am I disfigured? Do I look as if I have corpus? If you were more pious, perhaps I would listen to you. I doubt you have even read Sarioni's sermons. You know, she's not wrong. That is not one of the books that we had available to us earlier in the stream when I read all the religious books that I had. No, okay. All right. I thought for a brief moment that we had like a blight storm going on in here because of the red skies. I was about to say, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, we're not walking all the way back. Civi intervention. Am I casting Civi intervention enough to get rid of the decay? It looks like it. I don't know 100% how the decay works, but
If you are right, act today.
huh. She really is only here to sell you the Rising Force potions for the quest, isn't she? There's no conversation topics. I need to speak. Actually, wait, hold on. Surely they have a copy somewhere in here. I'm not going to steal it. We just have to read it, hopefully. Why do you have a bowl in your chair? If this was one of the older or newer games with physics, I wouldn't question it. I'd just be like, oh yeah, sure, that's just how it is sometimes. However, this is a game where that cup had to be placed there manually by somebody. Right, I forgot. You won't trade anything.
You are right. Act today.
You don't have any books, you just have the things I sold you.
Try and convince her to go to the Corpus Harry.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Spreads the divine disease to others. She is very devout.
Wait.
And would be most easily impressed by some show of your devotion.
Good evening.
to Temple's teachings.
Doesn't look like he has any conversation topic for it. Yes, we will be continuing to venerate the ancestors, praise Civi, honor the anticipations, stuff like that. I do not need to be told to enjoy Morrowind. Absolutely. I every time I get ready to stream this game, I'm so giddy. And there's just moments where I'm just walking through the world and just vibing, grinning ear to ear the whole time. Just happy to be here. Living in the moment. I need to find a bookstore. She does not believe I am pious enough. Sarioni's sermons. Oh, there's a bookstore in the foreign quarter, but I forgot that guy hates me. He's not gonna sell me the book, even if he has it. There's gotta be somewhere. There's gotta be like a little temple somewhere that I can find it. Ritter and Trader. Redarin Records. Both of these are potential places to look, right? Flowers of Gold. Yeah, that's a bar.
This is the sacred city.
Come on.
Oh. Oh, this is the guy that wanted me to put the fucking dwarven bone in that other shop. This guy has one singular book, and that's it. Great. Oh, wonderful. Balderumbold Clark Cross? Is that better than my current one? No, it's the same, so it's probably just an aesthetic thing. It's probably the Redarin style. Yeah, it's probably the Redarin style. I'm currently wearing the Halalu style pauldrons, I think. But they're very iconic to me. They're very big and very, like... Oh no, those are Redarin ones. What's this one then? They remind me of like Space Marine armor. Almost. Like old Space Marine armor. Man, I thought this was going to be a short errand for the Tribunal Temple. Real easy. Oh yeah, I'm totally devout. I've read so many of the books. Oh, shrine?
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
Oh, wait a minute. No. God damn it. Sure. Kanatatas of Vivek. Doors of the Spirit. I think we already have Lives of the Saints. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to buy those books. Gospels written in the form of epic songs. Lives of the Saints. Yes, that we do have that book. Yes. We have most of these books. I swear I saw that book somewhere.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away. I'm waiting.
Here we go. Surely they have it somewhere in here. Come on. Aha! Here it is. Saryani's Sermons, Blessed Almsivi, Mercy, Mastery, Mystery. This volume of the Hierographia, i.e. priestly writings, was written and collected with commentary by Archcanon Tholer Saryani. It is the best-selling of the temple annotated texts and therefore inexpensive and commonly found in most Dunmer households. Wow, she really said you didn't read the most basic fucking temple book. Saryani collects Vivek's most famous sermons and the popular explanations of his Gospels. This text exists in many editions. More elaborate editions are handsomely illuminated with Vivek's quotations from the Gospels for days, seasons, and festivals. Listen, faithful, to Vivek's words, for he says 5 times in 5 ways. Forge a keen faith in the crucible of suffering. Engrave upon thy eye the image of injustice. Death does not diminish, the ghost gilds with glory. Faith conquers all, let us yield to faith. Better to suffer a wrong than to do one. Hear the words of Lord Vivek and heed his sermons on the 7 graces, for he names them 7 times and 7 ways. Valor, daring, justice, courtesy, pride, generosity, humility. Oh shit, this has all the, okay. Wow, this is really just the prayers that you do at each shrine. Huh. Just in case, can I buy this off of one of you? No.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
There's no way they'll be able to tell that I took this book. I just really want to be sure. I just really want to be sure that when I go back to her, she's not immediately says some other stupid shit like, oh, you need to bring a copy to me. You have to physically bring me a copy. Actually, wait, hold on. If I put this book down... Yes, okay, it's not marked stolen anymore. I think. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're going to borrow this copy of her sermons for the foreseeable future. Holy crap, I can't see. Holy crap, I can barely see. Which way to the arena district? Where the fuck? Oh, we're going the completely wrong way. Oh, I should be practicing spells. That's what we should be doing. No, do not delete Buoyant. Holy shit. Alteration practice, go. I think we're going up. I can't see a foot in front of my face right now. We pull, yeah, we pull the light back out when I, okay, cool, good. The light, quote unquote. There's so little illumination from that lantern. Is there gonna be another arena fight when I go back in there? Yes, there is. Awesome. Alright, she was like right around here. There she is. Okay. Quote from Saryoni's sermons. Enough. You do not need to quote from your copy. Okay, so maybe I did need to bring a copy. We'll do as you ask and go to the Corpusarium. Give me time, I'm an old woman.
Their
All right.
opponent, they cunning Kaji. Who will live and who will die?
Why do I feel like the Khajiit's just gonna lose immediately? Oh no, wait, there's a red guard. I thought that this was like a Dark Elf versus Khajiit thing. Sorry, yeah, Dark Elf. Okay, okay. Okay. I could walk, or we could civil intervention. Whee! Okay, where's my boss? Were they over here? I did the thing. Yes. I'm glad you were able to convince her to leave. She will be cared for in the Corpusarium and will no longer spread the disease. Since you may have been exposed to a blight disease, please take these potions. Are you ready for further duties? You're now Soren the Initiate. Okay, hold on. Who can I ask about temple rank stuff? Is that not a thing that we can do like we could for the Fighters Guild? Maybe not. Hold on. Oh god, we have a specific quest for the dreams. Yeah, Fighters Guild rank. Why is there no temple rank? Weird. Excuse me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful. Oh. Fortify Restoration. Resist Blight. Fortify Willpower. Refresh that one. Wait. Wait, which one's Saint Maris? Ah, resist Corpus. Okay, okay. Spirit of Nerevar. Fortify Fatigue. Oh man, we could just keep going. Oh, this is absurd. Fortify Endurance. Rorus's Bloom. Fortify Health. Holmes Benediction. Resist common diseases. Fortify Personality. Resist poison. Oh god. Fortify Magicka. Civi Restoration. Get all the any attributes that were damaged fixed up. I don't think we had any damaged attributes. Oh, but we're not done. I'm pretty sure we have... Yeah, we have the... Shrine of Vivek's Fury. This one over here was Spirit of Nerevar. Is that one that we already had? I'm not sure. Oh, we did. Okay, okay. Fortify Fatigue. We could just go over here and get, like, all of these buffs whenever we want now. I am truly blessed by the Tribunal. Amulet of Recall, go back home. No, we will not rest. No. While I don't necessarily want to go out in the middle of the night, we did just get all those buffs, and I don't want to have to go through and get them all again. I think we have to go... No, not that. Wait, what is this? What is this? Hello? What is this thing that's like right here by my house? Is this just the road to... Oh, this is just the gate to Vivek, isn't it? This is just the gate to Vivek. Okay. That's not anything special. Oh, yes, before we actually go... Oh, no, do not delete. Form, weapon. Alright, if we need a magic sword now, we have one. Ugh, I hate the fact that it takes the pauldron slot. Have the backpack. Not much to be done about it, though. Why do I hear combat music? Pathetic. Okay. Just a little rat. Okay. I cannot see too terribly well, but there is just enough mushroom light. Oh, yeah, I could do this again. I don't know why, but the OBS window is so much brighter than my actual screen. I can just look over to the right and I can see there's a path here. It's so silly. You know, there's a lot more rats on the road than I remember. I remember there being, like, llamas and scribs and shit. Not so many rats. I think this is the tomb right here. Hold on. Are these... Those mushrooms are not vanilla Morrowind. I'm like 90% sure those mushrooms are not in vanilla Morrowind. Yes, here it is. Note from Dralval Indrano. Dear fellow kinsman and kinswoman, I pen this note down as a warning for those of you with hectic lives whom are unable to maintain as close a communion with our revered ancestors. Upon my most recent visit here, I had scarcely needed to open the door before sharing the sense of intruders below. The terrible fury I felt in my forefathers made it clear that there would be only one path to take. I have locked and barred the door. Whomever these heretics were, be it outlaws or foolish adventurers, they have made a grave mistake. May their deaths be gruesome, and may their tortured spirits guard our halls well. If any of you should come by before my return, I have provided our family friend Dralasa and Pelagiad with an additional key. Our clan is a large one, and many of you have never met her, but her trade has bestowed a keen eye for faces, and she should have no trouble recognizing Indrano features. I see. I do not have a scroll to unlock this. So I guess we're going to Pelagiad to go get a key. Wonderful. This is not vanilla, but I am very intrigued by their lore-friendly additions. Please do not attack me. I am but a humble pilgrim of the Tribunal. I promise, I swear. Where is Pelagiad from here? Is it? It's this right here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Wonderful. To find a way to circumvent the latch if I'm to complete the errand. A note attached to the door mentions there has been some recent troubles with the tomb, and the key has been entrusted to a local named Dralasa. Hello, Orsimer. We cannot ask them about her. Of course not. That would be too convenient. Anybody in the tavern, maybe? Hello? Hello?
I'm sure this is important, but I really must go.
Oh wait, this is her. Hi. All right, first we're gonna put on some of that wonderful bug musk. Hi. Yes, I have the key. Of what interest is that to you? Sorry, friend, but you don't look like an Indrano to me. Speechcraft failure. I don't know what interest an Outlander would have in ancestral tombs, but you won't be getting this key from me. Consider yourself blessed that this is an Imperial town. Else I'd have the guards arrest you on the spot for just speaking about it. Suppose if I can't find alternative means for bypassing the lock, I could request assistance from some of the shadier patrons here in the tavern.
Why do you approach?
We could gamble, we'll lose. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nelos Onmar. Psst, you dark elf, you've got your eyes set on what's inside Dralasa's pockets, eh? I've been known to help out a friend or two on a similar occasion. Well, that is so long as those friends are equally generous in their own right. It was a tomb key I mentioned overheard of. Yes. Now, I'm not saying you can't handle this yourself, just that I'm a bit of a regular here. I can get in close to the mark without raising suspicions. How about a trade then? See to it that the tomb key suffers a change of pockets in return for your friend Nelos' pouch to grow about 60 gold heavier. Yeah, sure. A fair trade, I'll make the arrangements. Come back in a day with the gold and we can complete our bargain. Yep, it's this guy, okay. I see. That means I'll lose my buffs! No! Alright, hold on. Marking this location. It's close enough to home. Okay, good. Alright, what are we doing now then?
May I help you?
Okay, holy shit. He doesn't have a lot of money, but he has a lot of goods. Anything even remotely of interest to me? I'm not so sure, though. No, the Bumble Tower Shield is medium, so that other one was just heavy for no reason. Alessian Bronze? Sheesh, that sounds very special and expensive and interesting. Yeah, I'm still under the effects of the bug musk, so may as well sell what we can. I need to find out how to make trauma root tea somehow. Oh, maybe I should go back and see if I can get her to give us a recipe. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, now that I know I don't need to keep these papers for scrolls and that there's some other mod system for it, get rid of those. Yes, this seems fine. Ugh. Okay. What the hell? Oh, okay. I got confused for a moment. I thought that the door texture was being repeated all across the walls. What? Oh, no. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. Why, hello there. Just passing through. I don't believe we met. I'm Perpius Danilus. Remember that name? See that big house across from the tavern? That's my house now. Yes, the biggest house in town for the biggest man in town. While you're here, let me give you a little gift. I call it Macaristic Coria. You'll love it. Everyone loves it, and everyone loves me. The fuck did he just do to me? I feel a strange urge to dance. But in a fascinating and invigorating way. Perpius Danilus is a wonderful man. Surely you remember me. I'm only the most important man in this quaint little town. If you want to converse, make an appointment with my manservant, Murbus. Oh, it's nothing really. With it, I'll soon rule this town, and then who knows? It is I, just to test things out. What do you think of me? Tell him he's wonderful. Try to say he's vain, but actually say he's wonderful. Try to say he's annoying, but actually say he's wonderful. Try as hard as you can to say anything else. Wonderful, yes. That Defaria came through for me. Oh, forget I said anything. She's just an acquaintance. Just someone who did me a small favor. Quaint little town, but it's a good place to start. Start what? With my conquest, of course. Who I once was, where I came from, all in the past, and the past matters little compared to my glorious future. If you ever want something strange, something people might not understand, find a witch. I'm the most important person around. Everyone else is just an actor, a minor character in the play of my life. We all suspect that there's something wrong with the well water. Oh, this is actually completely different. People are getting sick and the farmers' crops are wilting, but the guards say that they're too busy fighting off bandits to check on the well, and there aren't many adventurers in Pelagiad. Hope someone is able to figure out what's going on soon if you're interested. Talk to Yigfa to get a key to the well. She's in Fort Pelagiad. Okay. Yeah. He's probably not supposed to talk to us about that. You look ill, but you seem so happy. Share the great new disease with them. Oh no, you don't. You're ill. Find a healer. Drain attribute. Weakness to common disease. Ugh. God damn it. Okay, so this was the inn. No, that was the trader. This was the inn. Where did he say his house was? Maybe he didn't actually have a house and he just pointed one out and was like... Wait. What the fuck? Is there no door to this building? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Anasi's house. Okay, okay. Something is very strange. Ah. What are you doing? Your breath is awful. Go see Yigfa the healer at the fort. Oh my god. I still don't like you and I still don't want to talk to you. Isn't it wonderful how Prometheus chose humble Pelagiad to grace us with his presence? Clever name, isn't it? We should thank him for bringing it, and he gave it such a clever name. So wait, can we just go and infect whoever we want with this? I mean, the guard won't. Wait, where's the innkeep? Where's the innkeep? Refuse to give me your key, huh?
You spread disease like a rat.
I don't like you much, stranger.
I feel like he'll bug out because he's sitting down if we do it to him. Oh, just go away. Yigfa at the Hort can heal you. It's been a day. No, it hasn't. It's still very much the same night. He can't give guards. You can't give it to guards. Imperial Archer? You smell foul. Just don't smile at me. Go get a healer and a bath and chew some cork bulb root. What are you doing? Ugh, your breath is awful. Okay, we can give it to the archer. The guards with their pole arms. Guard captain. Ah, damn it. You're not the healer.
Diseased thing.
Man, I feel so unappreciated right now. Ugh, I know that smell. You must have whatever's going around in town. You can't say Perpius is an arrogant idiot who stinks like the back of a guar, right? But listen, try to repeat after me. Perpius Danielus is a great admirer of mirrors. Now try to say, Perpius Danielus has the mind of a giant. And now say, Perpius Danielus' breath smells like that which makes plants thrive. Great. There you go. You're cured. Makaristic Korea breaks if you manage to insult him through the restrictions. I don't know why. I could use some help spreading the cure around town. Remember how I cured you. This is an unusual disease. If you manage to insult Perpius Danielus, which is hard to do with the disease, it is cured. You can cure it other ways too, but this is a way anyone can cure themselves. Here, take these notes. I figured out a few ways to insult him. Try to teach some of the townsfolk to do it. At least we don't have to worry about it spreading. It seems it can only affect people near Perpius himself. He's the one who brought it here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's just normal disease talk. How many people in town still have the disease? Can you cure some of them? Alright, we'll work on that, I suppose. Since we did kind of spread it ourselves a little bit. Alright, who was it? We did it to the innkeep. We did it to Archer. Leave me alone. Where? Oh, here we go. What a glorious disease this is. Dancing, joy, dancing, praising Propius for his gifts. Dancing, would you like to dance? No, repeat after me. Propius's head can only be improved by a Colovian full helm. He speaks Cyrodiilic like a native. He's vain, he's stupid, I hate him. Oh, you have no idea how long I've wanted to say that. Their disposition skyrocketed after we did that. Damn it. If only we held on to the disease a little bit longer. If only we did this quest beforehand. Okay, we did it to the innkeep and we did it to one other person, I think. I just don't remember who. Oh, no. Ah, you understand me a bit, yes? Hello, Soren. Yakum greet you. Bless and be blessed. Speak Old Elf, yes? So Yakum learn. You know Ashlanders, yes, a little. Yakum is Ashlander. Yakum must share sick with you. You love sick, yes? No. Repeat after me. Slow down. You want Yakum to speak what? Speak that Purpose has mind of giant, that Purpose looks more in the dark? Thank you, Atlander. Yes, Yakum not want dance so much. This is good. Where? Why can't I say it to you?
I'm sure this is important, but I really
Why can't I say it to you? Food and beds, or both at the same time. Your choice. I love this disease, but my feet are getting tired. No, it's fine. It's fine. I love this disease. You must try it yourself. Let me breathe it on you. Propius's table manners are as fine as the most royal mud crab. Propius's pride soars with the cliff racers. Oh, I think I like you, Soren. You know, he came in here and there was dancing and drinking and someone owes me 400 drakes. How will I pay off Dren this much? Oh, I mean the Duke, of course. The tavern tax, you know. If only I did this before asking for the... Came in here, drank, ran up quite a bill, and breathed on everyone. Soon we were all best friends and I even forgave his debts. I don't know what came over me. If I did this before, I probably could have gotten the key without having to pay. Is that how you break it? From the inside. It's a masterly crafted disease. No. I can think of some on my own. No admirer of Propius would ever ask him to leave, and I certainly wouldn't insist that he stay. Propius is of such grand stature, his head must be in the clouds on a foggy day. This is fun. I'll tell everyone how to cure themselves. I love this disease. Oh, yeah. Very well, if I must. Propius has the courage of Hircine chasing a deer. Propius is as beautiful and reasonable as Balfell in its prime. Propius is more of a bandit than me, only he steals pleasantries and decency. If he's not gone in 3 days, I may kick him out of the town myself. I could use some new clothes. I've cured enough of the townsfolk. No. Hold on, there's one more. There's one other person I coughed on. Where are they? Was it this house? Yes. Hi. Ah, okay, yeah. Propius reminds me of a Captain Cyrodiil sent when I was in the Death Shed Legion. After our first engagement, he fell into the Samsea. Terrible accident. He took over your basement and locked you out? Whoa. Interesting. It was just as easy. Okay, yeah. Interesting. I wonder if that NPC would have been sick even if I didn't cough on him. Very intriguing. The way this was supposed to be a very simple matter, and it has turned into anything but. No. Why am I already lost? Here she is.
I don't think I want you around anymore.
What do you mean? Good, good. Now that some know how to cure it, the cure should spread faster than he can spread the disease. Speaking of, there's much we don't know about where the disease came from or what his role is. I suggest you find him and confront him. He may be hiding out at his house. Well, Merbarius's house. Yes, okay, so they would have been... Yes, yes. Okay. We will deal with him. And by deal with, I of course mean have a very calm conversation. I think we could probably open up the basement. I think it's really funny that I walked in there. Keep going over to Anasi's house. It's funny that I went in there and got this guy sick before he came in and did it. I think that's really silly goofy.
He's over here.
What? Dude, you said you got oh my god. Oh my god. My brother. He just knocked on my door one day and breathed on me. I tried to tell him to leave, but I couldn't. Soon he was calling me his man service. I was locked out of my own basement and I couldn't sleep in my own bed. I'm going out for a drink. Oh. Then you can pick the lock. It's a 5-coin bounty. We'll live. You ruined everything! All that work to get a good disease in. You're showing people how to cure it. Yes, that's me. Say he's arrogant, vain, and annoying. Ugh. Oh, dear, dear. Let's try this again. Don't you want this great disease? Don't you want me as your ruler? Everyone with this wonderful disease Delpharia gave me will think differently. Ah, yes, of course. Sure, sure. What? What the hell is this? What the what? I want to take this with me. I'm so confused. Okay, there. 4 coins for that stupid little lore break. Can I tell him or tell her about the name that he gave us, but he gave us before when we were sick already?
Why do you disturb me?
Why isn't it working? What am I supposed to do here? I don't understand.
I could use some dry clothes about.
Am I expected to charm him? Hello? Oh. You'll have to be more persuasive than that. Are you fucking for real? This feels weird. My speechcraft is like not it succeeded and he's still at 0. Can I intimidate him? No. probably not strong enough. Why? What? He breathes on me. It doesn't do anything. Is there a note or something somewhere? That's just some money. And a very nice potion. More money. We're just robbing this poor guy. It's a tax. It's a tax, okay guys? Like it's just payment. Fair payment for evicting this guy. Excuse me. How can we work this out? Another spritz of musk. And good God. Okay, hold on. I am doing a save scum. Are you kidding me? He's literally just taking my money and there's no disposition increase. The fuck? I feel no guilt for this save scumming. He just took my money and didn't. I can't tell if there's something bugged or if I'm just supposed to kill him. I am getting sick of him, so when this finishes loading, I'm just going to kill him. Fuck it all. You are about to be very, very dead, my good sir. What? What do you mean? I mean, okay, I guess, technically speaking, this is a crime. No, he had notes. Holy shit, all of his clothes are so expensive. Gimme. Oh, you can keep the shirt. I'm taking all your nice clothes, though. Alright. Can Delpharia truly deliver what she promised? It's nothing less than what I deserve, but her contacting me just at this critical moment seems odd. Got all the stuff she wanted. Now I have to put mortal corruption and immortal vigor on the scales and deliver it. Delpharia's a wizard. I mean a genius. Obviously she's a wizard. This disease is great. I feel great. I make other people feel great. They all love me. Win, win, win. Moved into the biggest house here. It's much too small, but it will do for now. Merbs isn't a very good manservant, but he'll come around. Much of Pelagiad is affected. All of it would be if not for that fort's healer. I wonder how I can get rid of her. Should I start expanding? Go small like the plantations or Sedanine? No, big, big! First we take Balmora, then we take Cyrodiil. I want to take this. I want to take this with me. It looks so cool. Like, it's clearly evidence. Of whatever is going on here. Why is... Oh, it's hanging. Oh, okay. That wasn't actually floating. It was hanging from the overhang. How the hell has it been 3 hours already? I want to do the other fucking thing, but we're on a fucking wild goose chase over here.
I'm sure you'll like what you see.
With him dead, we may never find the answers, but at least Pelagiad is safe from his disease. Please take these scrolls if you're injured or diseased again. What? 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 Where did he get the disease from? How does it work? Maybe you can find the answers. What the hell? You must place mortal corruption and immortal vigor on the scales. Oh, here we go. You found a note on Perpius about a witch. I doubt Perpius could make this disease. Maybe the witch did it. If you find her, let me know. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Oh, well, I suppose we may as well check out what the old well thing is over here. No, I'm not joining the Imperial cult. You've heard about that. If you're interested in helping, we would appreciate it. Just do be careful. One adventurer failed. A few townspeople tried to investigate and never came back. I locked the well for everyone's safety, but you look like you can handle yourself. Here's the key.
Don't press your luck. You're on your own.
What a winning personality.
Maybe she'll stop hating me if I go fix the well.
You must be joking.
This archer loves me. Don't think he's gonna help me with anything, but he likes me at least. I saved him from the disease that I gave him. Alright. Is this not the well? I mean, this clearly looks like the well right here. Is it a different well? What? What? Well, if it's not there, where the fuck is it? I mean, I'm not crazy, right? That's clearly a well. Alright, hold on. Everybody avert your eyes. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any, like, weird stuff hidden in here. I wondered if maybe it was like a modified this and then something else added the well as a location. Oh wait, I forgot. We could just use this. You know, I don't see any old well around here. Where is it? Once again, having to use my other screen. This feels so awkward. Oh, that's the well, isn't it? Right there. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry, did it say old Pelagiad? There's a bit of a fungus problem down here. Oh, how am I supposed to get out? I don't have any levitation potions. We're gonna save. Bad idea. Dude, this isn't a well. This literally isn't a well. What the hell? There's no bucket. What? This is not how wells work, guys. There's the bucket, but there's no direct line down. That's not how a well works. I don't think. Oh, shit. Small diseased slaughterfish. I wonder if that's going to be a common theme here. Got a bit of a mushroom problem. Yep. Multiple diseased fishies down here. I mean... Okay, wait. Where's my... soggy pantaloons? I shall cast water walking. There we go. Hey, silver longsword. The would-be hero. Oh no. Poor bastard. Just a bunch of mushrooms? I mean, I guess I'll take them. No reason not to. Aside from carry capacity. Still nothing suspicious so far. Not really. Those don't look like slaughterfish. The hell? Wait a minute. What are these? Are they catfish? Blind slaughterfish. What the hell? Excuse me? There's a person here? Hello? Boy, am I glad I'm up here and you're down there. Ow! The fuck did that dagger do to me? Ah, just damage health. Okay. Not anything too concerning. Spear mouth. A bunch of fishies down here. You had somebody living in this well. That was your problem. Rising force potions. Vitriol oil. Ferric acid. Quama poison. Why is the papers stealing? But the ingredients is not. Was that raw arsenic? Why are those marked stealing? Very strange. Alchemy for beginners. Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! This is great. Alright, wonderful. Another Daedric for Dunmer. Vardenfell Flora, Volume 4. Maps of Vardenfell. Daedric Shrines in Vardenfell. The Book of Lesser Daedra. Oh my god. The Book of the Daedra. The House of Troubles. We found so many wonderful books here. Grailage and the Harpies. Alvo's Book of Common Diseases. Alvo's Book of Blight Diseases. What? can't pick it up. Discovering Drelas's... Oh. He built a camp within the old well, seemingly introducing his creations into the water. Investigating his notes might aid me in understanding his motives and ideally unveil a potential remedy. Discovering Drelas's journal, I came to understand his unwavering devotion to the Daedric prince Periite. It appears he faithfully heeded Periite's guidance because he had a terminal illness and Periite agreed to keep the disease from killing him in exchange for his service. Could he have utilized a form of teleportation magic to engage in direct communication with the prince? I should certainly explore the surroundings for further clues. No, pick that up. What do you have in that basket? Nothing. It says... What? This lock requires a special key. It must be in here somewhere. Why can't I want to pick up the book. Ah, there we go. This is the man's journal. It's full of sorrow and grief, but you discover more about his dealings with Periite. Apparently, he turned to Periite because he had a terminal illness and hoped for a cure. The journal says there are 2 amulets around here. One will take me to Periite's shrine, and the other will return me to this place. Interesting. Why was I not able to pick that up? Egg Miner's Mask. Interesting. Scroll of Divine Intervention. Scroll of Detect Keys. Artificial Diseases Volume 2. Scroll of Contagion. Flesh Rot. Ugh. Artificial Diseases Volume 1. Hibiscus. Stained Paper. Lots of little bits and bobs. Mortar and pestle. Very interesting. He did hurt me a little. I can't sleep in his bed. I mean, it makes sense. It's just interesting. Like, it makes sense in the sense that this place is not safe. I should not be sleeping in here. That's... Okay, I was about to say, is this like a massive amount of Kwama eggs? No. Goros Slice. Don't remember what that was, but it sounds gross. There's the key. Sigil amulet and return amulet. So... I'm not putting those amulets on. That feels like a bad idea. What the hell are these? Oh, this is the wooden supports. Okay. Makes sense. Pearls? Pearls. I do have water breathing, yes? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, we do. We have loads of water breathing potions. Probably put on the backpack now. I can swim a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster. Okay. I think we've gotten everything important we can get here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why we have those mark and recall or return like amulets, because I don't know if I can get out from here. I might be a little stuck. We shall see here shortly. Okay. Wait, okay. This is one way out. Huzzah! It is almost morning.
How wonderful. Another tourist.
I got so many bits and bobs and goodies from that. Please be careful down there. I was. Can I not tell her about the dude that was living down there? Hello? And ideally unveil a potential... Oh... I have to go there.
Around. I'm sure you'll like what you see.
Unfortunate. I'm not doing that right now. I don't feel safe doing that right now. Alright, let's go ahead and... Damn it, I don't want to go into the tomb carrying all this shit. I have an idea. We will do a little bit of civic intervention and see where that takes us. Maybe Balmora? Maybe? If it doesn't take us to Balmora, that's okay. We can just teleport right back. We're in Balmora. Awesome. Alright. Get rid of some of this junk. Hello? Yes! Alright, wonderful. You have almost no gold. It's okay, that's fine. Racer meat? Orker meat? Have a lot of... Is that an ingredient or a potion? That's gotta be a potion. What? What would you even use that for? Ferric acid. Yeah, no thanks. I cannot think of a use for such strange things. Okay, maybe not the spellstone. Maybe we sell all of the things except the spellstone.
Rumors flow from the House of Troubles.
Is there an enchanter I could sell things to? Yes. Here we go. We could sell this nonsense. I kind of want to keep some of the fancy clothes for myself, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we can enchant them later. And I'm pretty sure that higher quality items have higher quality, like, limits. I think. I don't know for sure. I don't remember. Yes, we don't need one of those. We have a bunch of books to put away back at home. Huh. I guess the Dwemer artifacts are not as difficult to sell as I thought. Because it seems like just anybody will buy them. Very interesting. Oh, he sells a bunch of the weird shit like the water spear too. Interesting. Oh, blind 10%, that sucks.
Go ahead.
Well, what is all this carry weight? Is it just potions? And ingredients? And books? Lots of books. And other knickknacks that I pilfered. Oh, it's a little bit of a walk to get back home to put this stuff away, though. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. So we're gonna use the Amulet of Recall. Go back to the tavern. Okay, first we're gonna get that key. Alright. Pleasure doing business with you. Thanks.
I'm listening.
That human flesh, do I look like an apothecary to you? Take it away. Wow. Another piece of gear that, if it's in your inventory, merchants won't trade with you. Fortify fatigue 100 points. Holy shit. God damn. Wait, this is useless. Why would anyone have that? A bunch of these potions are extremely useless. 8 seconds of fortify health. At least the fortify personality and strength ones are useful. Rising Force, Flynn, Musa, Cure Blight, Cure Common, Cure Poison. She has more money than some of the frickin' potion people that I was selling stuff to at the temple. What the hell? Okay. I'm getting pretty tired, so I suppose what we'll do here is we will call it, and I'll just put away a bunch of this stuff at the house off stream and then come back. And then we'll go to the tomb. Yeah. We'll do that. Oh. Ancestor tomb. Okay. Let's go looking for a raid target. Da-dum. Kay is doing Warframe. Let me check something else real quick here. okay, we won't do that. Yeah, we'll read in Decay. It's been a little bit. Okay. Remember to respect their rules. Remember to take care of yourself, and that you will one day die. And I will see you next time. I can't spell the name because I'm bad. There we go. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye. See you next week. We will absolutely continue this after the weekend is over. I will be taking